Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Shaquille Romblett, and like every single person in the world, I'm still processing what went down at the Capitol. And for me, the most upsetting thing about it all is the fact that it was all planned, and law enforcement was not ready to handle it at all. The last large-scale attack on the US Capitol was in 1814 during the War of 1812, and the Capitol was attacked by the British. According to ProPublica, leaders of the Stop the Steal movement wrote on 12/23, "We came up with the idea to occupy just outside of the Capitol on January 6th, just outside the Capitol." They called the demonstration a wild protest, a name taken from a tweet by Trump that encouraged his supporters to take their grievances to the streets of Washington. I'm sure many of you are wondering why January 6th. Well, January 6th is the day that Congress was supposed to peacefully declare that Biden and Harris won the 2020 election. WildProtest.com has since cleared all the information from their website, but the founder of the movement, Ali Alexander, told folks to bring tents and sleeping bags and to avoid masks for the events. Ali said, "If DC escalates, so do we." And that's exactly what happened. Thousands of folks showed up and the situation escalated. I've gone to Black Lives Matter movements and seen how cops come out in riot gear and use rubber bullets. And now we look at this and we see that cops clearly are intentional about when they decide to use force or not.
We have to have peace. So go home. We love you. You're very special. You've seen what happens. You see the way others are treated that are so bad and so evil. I know how you feel. But go home and go home in peace.
But let's remember what Donald said about members of Black Lives Matter. "This moment in history is the epitome of white privilege. In the summer of 2020, the Secret Service shot a black man for holding a comb outside of the White House." People keep saying that Donald Trump and the people who participated in the uprising need to be jailed for insurrection or sedition. Here's what the two terms mean. Insurrection is the act of revolting or rebelling against civil authority or an established government. Sedition is conduct or speech that motivates people to rebel against authority or the state. A prime example of this is Donald Trump telling people to rebel against the election results. One of the results of this uprising is the death of Ashley Babbitt, and the officer who shot her has been placed on administrative leave. Keep in mind that Ashley Babbitt committed 2 felonies. She committed insurrection and sedition. However, the officer who killed her is on administrative leave. Not to say she deserved what happened to her, but Breonna Taylor, who was staying in her bed, who didn't commit any crimes, the officers who killed her are still working. This just shows you how the system consistently fails Black and brown people. This whole situation continues to fracture the Republican Party. 2 secretaries have already resigned. We have Secretary Chao, who's the Secretary of Transportation and Mitch McConnell's wife, and Secretary DeVos, who's the Secretary of Education. I should have never had the role, but she's also resigned. And things just continue to look shitty for Republicans. Republican West Virginia lawmaker Derek Evans recorded himself breaking into the Capitol.
We did it! Woo! We're in! We're in! Derek Evans is in the Capitol!
Not a good look for Republicans at all. However, if there's any good that has come from this situation is Nancy Pelosi has called for Donald Trump to step down, but Trump has finally conceded and agreed to a peaceful transition, which means he has accepted defeat.
My focus now turns to ensuring a smooth, orderly, and seamless transition of power. This moment calls for healing and reconciliation.
The Republican Party is already on a decline, and Georgia turning blue is not a good look for the party. Along with the 2021 insurrection and Trump losing, the party's on a steep decline. I think the only way that the party will come back from this is if they get a rising star for the party like many saw Donald Trump as. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you agree with me or if you disagree with me. And let me know how you feel about this chaotic day in our history. And of course, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. And always let me know what you think in the comments below. Appreciate you for watching.